Yes. Straight fire, killing. That's right. Oh, yes. All right, we're rocking here, y'all. Let's see. Up next, we have Josh, I believe. Is that right? Josh, right here. Hey, y'all put your hands together and give a big warm welcome for Josh.
This song is an ode to my life right now. Not so fast. This too shall pass. Friday night in the pines. girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep Friday night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? 'Cause I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night through. Thank you, everybody.
All right, keep it going for Josh. Thank you, Josh. We're going to keep it rolling for you here. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville, Asheville's longest running and voted best open mic. Thanks to your support. Happy to be with y'all tonight. Hey, huge shout out to our awesome crew tonight. David Singleton, our audio tech right here, and Ari Greenberg over there on the lights and live stream. Fucking killing it. That's right. All right. Up next on the mic tonight, we're happy to welcome David L. Please make some noise for David.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Nice to see everybody here tonight. Alright. I got two songs for you. The first one is an original, and the second one is a cover. This first one is called I Just Want to Be a Worm. I just want to be a worm. Ain't got no concern. Don't need any philosophy to tell me how to live easily. I just want to be a worm. I want to live in the dirt, and my only occupation is eating shit and fornication. I just want to be a worm. Hold on now. I just want to be a worm. I said I just want to be a worm. I want to wiggle and a squirm. There it is. Maybe get eaten by a bird. It's not like I'll even know. I just want to be a worm. Don't have any concern about making a paycheck or paying taxes on time. I just want to be a worm. I want to wiggle and a squirm. Ain't got no concern, ain't got no concern. I just want to be a worm. Thank you. And this next one is a cover by a band called Hers, and it's called You Don't Know This Guy. to who we have left. Sift through cotton and stress. When I slip away, well, I'll talk to her for days. As for now, she feels the same. You don't know this guy. He's alright, overrated at times. Oh, chin up. And if she's lonely, man, that's alright. I will stay by her side. We'll be fine. You ain't worked me out yet, and the future poses a threat. I'm refreshing to begin, and regret starts sinking in, and I'll find that hard to forget. You don't know this guy. He's alright, overrated at times. Oh, chin up. And if she's lonely, man, that's alright. I will stay by her side. We'll be fine. You don't know this guy. He's alright, overrated at times. Oh, chin up. And if she's lonely, man, that's alright. I will stay by her side, and we'll be fine. Hey. Thank you.
All right, keep it going for David, y'all. Thank you, David. Keep checking us out here every Wednesday night. We got more coming up right now with Robert Lawrence back in the house with us tonight. Please put your hands together for Robert Lawrence. Do we have Robert Lawrence? Maybe not. Robert Lawrence going once, going twice. Y'all be sure to watch the show so you don't miss your spot. Coming up next, we got Code, Eternal King. Yes? Awesome. Make some noise for Eternal King.
What's up, you guys? Be reading some poetry tonight for y'all. This first one's an alliteration for the setup. I'm constantly composing countless cosmic combinations, cracking calcified components centered deep within your cranium, caused by criminals of callousness to break the spells that they have cast, by channeling celestials to catalyze the carriers. Lo, the consciousness of Christ We're creators, couriers, concurrently creating with compassion for the creatures of creation while we calmly counteract conglomerate complacencies to contemplate completion through communion and camaraderie. It can't compare to common creeds like the church's convocation due to constant chatter of calamities. So I'll subtly supply some sophisticated symphonies at supersonic speeds to supplement the superseding of the superficial scenery. My solemn sword swings, spreading sempiternal seeds to split the seven seas. Stop superfluous soliloquies and start to seek the songs I will speak. This is solace at its peak. I am more than what I seem, slashing demons at their seams with the Shurashana. See, this discus is defeat, demons crawling at my feet. That's Control Alt Delete from my fellow geeks. Thank you. I'm coming forth on my accord to swing a sword forged by the Lord, with jewels adorned as striking chords and echoes out a mighty roar. I'm the angel wielding fire, guarding Eden from desire, surging soul to take you higher. Dwell with me in this domain to see the world while feeling fain. And when it rains, just remain blissful, chanting hymns from these epistles. You're the marble, I'm the chisel, crafting out Gaiatu's visuals. Spinning pulls on seven spindles, siphon vibes from splendorous crystals, leaving light forever kindled. Thoughts opposing start to dwindle when a poet speaks in riddles. We're the ones that walk the middle, on a path to reach the peak, selling like galactic fleets, achieving feats through boundless leaps. The colored visions start to leak. I open hearts for those who seek by planting seeds to grow anew. Fruitful trees shall then ensue for the ones who bask in truth. Hold these words and know it soothes every soul with battle wounds. Can you see what I'm portraying? Astral realms forever raising when we're chanting mantric praises, spoken out like Sanskrit phrases. Sprouting seeds that I've been splaying, speak through spirit, soul conveying. Ajna blazing feels amazing, my third eye's forever gazing. To explain what I am saying, 23 and me could never be the thing to see the ancient records I am kept. It's a mystery forever repped. Believe you me, it's quite adept and nothing you'd expect. A fractal is this rhetoric that's spoken with such eloquence. The only time that I get bent is when I'm postured crafting writs, where every letter is well knit, like building blocks all stacking. It's apotheosis to the tip. So drop neurosis by the hip. This message spit is heaven sent. I pray this sticks for betterment. The frequencies that I transmit were sent to me like quantum bits, and every syllable will hit as the inner eye permits. Get it? DMT sets me free. I am thee and you are me. We stay humble on our knees. To control your breeze, look inside to find your peace. Put your mind at ease. This haiku will help release those in bondage of disease. This is God reversing streams, killing demons of deceit with this holy water spit through speech. I sought John, he found me. Sinking minds he then beseeched. Free the people that will reach and clean these bloody streets. All right, and this last one is called The Way. I took the time to learn the way so I'd know what to say when they come down to my plane to seek the swordsman honing pain. Yeah, the sharpness of my tongue, you see, has always been in chains, but I freed it from the 1,000 days. Now it's swinging ancient slang and dancing with eternal flames. It's planting seeds 1,000 ways, in ways that spark your souls into a blaze. I'm simple yet complex, man. My mind had been a mess, so I contemplated clearing stress till it optimized beyond the best. You could put it to the test. My aura is the atmosphere. Yes, that means I'm everywhere, so I'm never quiet here. You can say my power is the air, and to the throne I am the heir. I can tell you now what matters not, you can't prepare. I've synced my thoughts to where I peer. I'm everything and anything and nothing all at once. I know it's all confusing, you could say it's just a hunch. But before you say I'm evil, let me beat you to the punch. I fix the broken people through their steeple, they can feel it when we touch. I'm healing wings and mending sin by thinking out the box. These golden keys my voice unleashes breaks through every single lock. Seek into the words I speak, if it's fire that you seek. I'm the primal outlier, what I say will take your souls higher. It's like my mind invented rhythm on the day it was conceived and was building up with venom till I no longer could breathe. So I'll spit it just to hit them, let their families all bereaved, till they find out that their child's soul will elevate with me. Worry not, their peace is safe. The sword had made them seethe, and they begged and plead to set them free. So I climbed atop the tree to pay the fee and gain the key. I'm the one they call their king, whose reign remains eternally. Stay immersed within my verses to reverse eternal curses. I protect with Eye of Horus as we dwell within this forest. And though it may seem like the subject of dreams, we are quantum machines that are painting these scenes at a high rate of speed, making particle beams look like a sap of a tree. Tune to my stream to see what I mean. Wisdom will build, then none shall impede. When flowing with light, the soul is supreme. Thank you.
Oh, the eternal king, y'all. Keep it going. That's right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice, y'all. We're cooking tonight. And we're just getting started here. Up next, we got Scott Hall back in the house with us. Please make a whole bunch of noise for Scott Hall.
That's good. I'm Scott Hall, and I usually play a cigar box guitar here when I come here, but I'm going to try this acoustic thing. This song, there's a lot of distortion coming through. Is that normal? Sounds like I got rock guitar on. Excuse us for a moment. DI screwed up. So I have an album called Aliens, Angels, and Monsters. I'm Scott Hall. You can look up Scott Hall Alien, find me on Spotify. And the song I'm going to play when we get this going is on that album. It's called The Raisin King. It's called Raisin King, and it's about my son. I have a son who's struggled with addiction for many years, and this was my song of hope for him. And I have to be honest that sometimes I did not think there was hope, and I thought maybe I stupidly wrote this stupid song. But he's in recovery, so he's doing well. Good now? Okay, here we go. The Raisin King is by your side. He waits patiently for you to decide. The sweetness in your heart, good for all. Please stand up on Sugar Mountain tall. And one day you'll decide. One day, someday you'll survive. Come here, come look out your golden window. Bluebirds fly backwards and forward. Sun shines endlessly. Light bends down for you for you, son, there are no words. And one day you'll decide. One day, someday, you'll survive. The Raisin King wants your hand. He speaks with soft breeze in your ear. Bluebirds fly backwards and forward. For you, son, he'll take away your fear. And one day you decide. One day, someday, you'll survive. One day, you decide. One day, someday, you'll survive. Thank you. I'm Scott Hall. You can find me Scott Hall Alien on all your streaming services. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm trying to play here. I want to play here. I want to play a gig.
All right, for sure. Hey, keep it going one more time for Scott Hall. Check him out. Thank you, Scott. Yeah. All right. Coming up next on the mic tonight, we got Braden Lamore in the house for you. So please put your hands together for Braden.
How you doing, y'all? Sorry, I am live texting my mom. My mom's on a trip in California with her siblings, and I wrote her a poem. She came to visit, but it was right around Mother's Day, but it did not fall in line with open mic night, so I figured she could watch on live, but they're struggling. So I'm going to start with the other piece I have. It is, the live is up. Oh, okay. I'm still going to start with the other one because I don't want to text her, and just to assure that she gets on it. This piece is my newest piece. I haven't shared it with anyone, and it's much different from the other stuff I write, if you've heard my work before. More of a commentary about the world rather than my own life. I wonder if kids today still pray before bed. And I don't mean the ones whose teeth are brushed with cindered ash, faces washed with blood. Not the ones who lay on beds of scorched earth and pillows of rubble, who trace constellations out of trails of floating embers, shooting stars of brimstone and hellfire, though these stars don't grant any wishes. And no, I don't wonder if these kids pray before bed, because I know they know their God or gods. I know that either they sit and call, begging their God to end the anguish, or cursing he who allowed it to happen. And in my eyes, either is as justifiably valid as the other, because I don't know what words I would have for God if tomorrow the grounds were to open like floodgates below me, unleashing echoes of Dr. Death's surgical destruction. And in this sea of savagery and tsunami of sin, in this world submerged in red, I do not know if I would sit and pray to my God, or loathe the holy thought of him. I do not know how in 2024 the world is still fighting religious battles, or how these organized religions have managed to take a child's game of telephone and make it the longest running and deadliest sport in history. But what I do know is that children are dying, and I do not care if they visit their God in a church, a mosque, or a synagogue. I do not care if they were born in Israel or Palestine, Russia or Ukraine, in the U.S. or Venezuela. I do not care how holy the war is. All I know is that innocent children are dying. And no, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, though that's not the point of it, really. No, that was just a side effect of a disease system that allowed the tagline, Epstein didn't kill himself, to become such a cultural phenomenon. A stale joke for SNL and late-night hacks to regurgitate until their audience is properly desensitized. Holding their breath while they sip on their own poison. We'll be back after a short commercial break, they'll say, which really means stay seated, stay dumb, stay silent, and please enjoy these next 50 ads for our 21st century special. Let them eat cake. While our host gags repulsively after being forced to sip from his unholy chalice of venom, pandering to the sheep, inauthentic vitriol for the entire matter. And the most wicked part of it is that he is not gagging on the fact that children are dying. No, that stuff goes down smooth. What is really making our host dry heave and sweat and cackle at his own pitiful jokes is his proximity to justice, to the public finding out the truth of what he and his colleagues like to get up to on their private holiday work trips. What really has our host quaking in his seat? Well, it's simple. His buddy Jeffrey had to go and be all dramatic. Not only did he ruin all the fun, but now our host has to play court jester to the American public and the world at large, because if you joke about something enough, it loses its potency and becomes a mockery. And after all, it shouldn't matter if our host's name is on the flight log. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. So what I do know is that children are dying. And I do not care if it's the children of illegal immigrants being smuggled across the American border, manipulated with false hope for the American pipe dream. I do not care if it's the children dropping dead with dirty needles in their lungs and vomit in their lungs, whose names will only ever be remembered as a statistic. I do not care if it's the little boys and girls dying on the streets of Chicago, or on the streets of LA, or on the streets of Baltimore, or on the streets of New York City. Remember that the winners of the wars write the history books, and at some point I must wonder who will write the school textbooks when everyone has died of overdose. Another prized gem from the war on drugs. A deadly dose of fentanyl doesn't sound too appealing. Don't worry, this is America. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe. Give me your vote. Here, try some Molly, some meth, some crack cocaine. How about a whiskey, a scotch, a mule, or a marg? Bottomless mimosas, anyone? If you'd rather your drug dealers have college degrees and you've already hit your deductible, then you may be eligible to choose from our extensive list of prescribed highs, some benzos or barbiturates. Maybe a better fit for you would be one of our non-narcotic options. After all, I've heard that chronic illness is trending. Beta blockers and diuretics served with a side of insulin and stool softener. Unfortunately, the Adderall is out of stock, but don't worry, we'll try to prescribe it to you as young as possible so that you won't have to worry when it's on back order. And if you aren't one of the fortunate few to be one of Blue Cross Blue Shield's frequent flyers, then a plate of corn syrup, vegetable oil, and salt is here for you. Hot and ready, freaky fast and finger-licking good, served with a side of TikTok and Pornhub. So no, I do not care if it's children praying to Yahweh or Allah. I do not care if it's the children of citizens or refugees. I do not care if it's the foster kids, the drug addicts, the dreamers, or the delinquent derelicts. All I know is that children are dying. So how many more have to be shot down on the streets of St. Louis or on the streets of Memphis or on the streets of Atlanta because, and I could go on because I do not care the circumstance. All I know is that children are dying. So it shouldn't matter which flag you wave, which language you speak, or if your blood runs red or blue. The simple fact is that children are dying. And after finding out about a recent poll that revealed the most popular answer from American kids when asked what they wanted to be when they grew up was social media influencer. Well, I no longer wonder if American kids are praying before bed, because I know they know their God, his holy algorithm, nestled within a sacrilegious box of glass and titanium steel, a 6-inch by 3-inch church where doom scrolling is the Lord, God, and Savior. Thank you. Holy. Thank you all. I didn't realize how intense that would be. It's like a full body workout. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Now we've done it once, gotta refine it, I guess. So, hopefully my mom and my family are all watching now. A message to you, Mom. I wish I could have done this live in person when you came to visit, but it was not a Wednesday. So, hopefully you get to see it now. Happy Mother's Day. Belated. Okay, go on. It's a totally, different mood, too. So I'd leave y'all with a lighter one. When I was just a little boy, around the age of 6, 7, or 8, around the stage that theorists like Erikson and Piaget would state, children begin to comprehend that human beings, we live a doomed fate. So I would cry myself to sleep every night in my mother's embrace because of how much I feared the thought of death. And so I wept. I remember she created this game where she'd paint pictures on my back, and with her fingertips, she'd draw out my favorite things. A baseball or a jack-o'-lantern, she'd ask. And I'd most always get it wrong, and for some reason, my continual inability to guess the correct picture would lure my attention from my mind's incessant morbidity. The nights she'd draw out sunflowers were my favorite. And I guess I'm right every time. I think it was their size and symmetry that I loved so much. With her pointer fingers, she'd start with the core of the flower lightly circling the center of my upper back. The petals would extend from this to the base of my neck, to the arch of my armpits and the curve of my lower back, slowly coaxing me to sleep until the next evening, where she'd do it all again without complaint, reminding me often to take all that love that I feared I would not be able to give those once they passed and give it to them while they're living. That way, we could both be around to enjoy it. See, there's a certain kind of unraveling that occurs when a child begins to comprehend that everyone will die, inevitably. And with this comes the tangibility of life's fragility and the reality of death's finality. And maybe that's the reason they say the gods envied us, because of our mortality. You see, I wasn't kept from deep slumber because I feared death for myself, but rather I feared the deaths of everyone I loved. And I didn't fear the physical act of them dying because of an intolerance for decay or putrefaction of flesh, but rather I feared that once my loved ones were taken to the other side, beyond the veil, there would be no possible way that I could continue on without them. So I wept, and I wept. And this went on for years. At least I feel it to be so. But no matter the length of time, there came a point in which I convinced myself that I had made my will to live dependent on other people's vitality. And to my kid brain, that was just an absurdity. So in actuality, I thought, how selfish of me, but really, it's just a testament to how tightly I hold those dear to me, or how intricately my soul entangles itself into the roots of those that I love. So I find I no longer weep for imagined tragedy, that it is not selfish of me to love with such intensity, because ironically, I grew up to be a trauma ICU nurse. And the patients that are admitted to my unit almost always come accidentally, all of them presenting critically. It's what we call high acuity. And though I do see a lot of death, that is not what I find sticks with me. No, the real calamity is the aftershock. The effect these things have on friends and family, and this phenomenon doesn't discriminate really, but I'll tend to see it mostly in the absentee. A long-lost buddy, sibling rivalry, even a bitter divorcee, all the loved ones that are not in the patient's life currently. And there seems to be a common theme that these people tend to act irrationally. And I mean, yes, grief touches everyone differently, but when I observe more consistently, I realize that all the things that go unsaid, all the love that is not shared, will find its way out eventually. And if it's not shared until it's too late, then it will find its way out desperately, which then tragically becomes an act of futility. So no, I no longer weep for future fatality. And as I sit here writing this on the crux of 26, 27, and 28, well, I vow to always give my love generously. This I can guarantee, and I will do so unwaveringly, because the most precious thing my mother taught me was how to love unconditionally. And don't you see it now? That immortality is for bedtime stories, and our time here is numbered. Thank you. Have a good night, y'all.
Going for Braden Lamore. Thanks, y'all. Keep checking us out here. Poetry Open Mic, Asheville. Unconditional love. That's what it's all about. Up next on the mic tonight, we have Nicholas in the house. Please welcome Nicholas.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicholas, and I'm going to be playing a few originals for you guys. This first one is called Justice So. Drift into a wave, hey now, and I'll see where I go. Wind hits my sail, hey now, where will I go? What do I know? And it's just as so. I look at the sunset, hey now, to see the glow. and takes me away now from my woes. 'Cause it's beautiful, and it's just as so. So close your eyes and breathe in time. Break your ties. Don't think aloud. The moment comes and goes, and it's just as so. Here comes another wave, hey now, and it's you. I shoot my shot, hey now, hope you do too. But then your feelings through, and it's just as so. The sun is now down, hey now, that's another hue. Alone in the dark, hey now, and nothing's true. It's got me feeling blue, and it's just as so. Just close your eyes, breathe in time. Yeah, break your ties. Don't think aloud. This feeling comes and goes, and it's just as so. When the dust has settled and the air is clear, I feel something special, and I feel no fear. There's no words that can describe the feeling of the world right by my side. Close your eyes and breathe inside. Break your ties. Don't think aloud. Just feel the moment go, and it's just as so.
Thank you. Today doesn't feel the same. Every day there's different games. And I heard what they say. Suffering is the price you pay, that you pay. But it doesn't have to be that way. Yeah. Time stops when I wake up now.
clock resists, it makes no sounds. I have no problems around, just the moment. We creatures of the earth, on a mission to find our worth. Our worth is so much that we bring forth. So why is joy forgotten first? Keep living for the future. Yeah. Time stops when I wake up now. The clock resists, it makes no sounds. And I have no problems around, just the moment. Where is my mind really, really? It's just a figment of who I think is me, is me. The past is just a memory, a memory. And the future's yet to be. So tune into now. Time stops when I wake up now. The clock resists, it makes no sounds. And I have no problems around, just the moment. I feel the wave taking over me. It's warm and calm and comforting. It's here and gone, but underlying. It's the higher self, the totalities that live within us all. Stops when I wake up now. The clock says it makes no sense. And I have no problems around, just the moment. Yeah. Time stops when I wake up now. The clock says it makes no sense. And I have no problems around, just the moment. Thank you.
One more time for Nicholas. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Nicholas. Oh, yes. Every Wednesday night, y'all, Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Asheville's longest running photo best open mic. Thanks to your support and your support. So keep supporting it. Buy some drinks from the Kava bar. And keep this and all this other great entertainment going for you, including the Lactones here this Friday night, 9 p.m. And the Mike Barnes Trio here Saturday night at 9 p.m. Check it out. There's going to be two really great shows. Definitely the Saturday one. Hopefully Friday. It'll be good though, and it will. We're gonna go with that, unless Chris Cooper fucks it up. Yeah. No. I will be the only one fucking anything up on that stage. Yeah, it's going to be a great night. Rob McConnell will be there, not fucking up. And Max Melner will be there, fucking up a little bit, but just enough to give it some character. And and as I said, yes, Chris Cooper, come check it out. Friday night, 9 p.m. We're going to debut some new songs. New shit. That's right. All right. Y'all, coming up next on the mic tonight, we got Aegis Armory and Ellie Luma in the house. Give it up, y'all!
in charge of playing it.
Okay, and the next one's on Spotify. Can I just do that as well? Can I just put the volume all the way up? We love Odessa and swords. Fuck yeah. We just released this song last night. We met a week ago. Ben's an amazing engineer. In both worlds, I want fire. One hand on the steering wheel, the other on desire. Every day it's getting harder. It's getting warmer. Pressure cooker. We're gonna do a song that this amazing producer here, Ben, goes by Aegis Armory on Spotify, produced and released before I met him. I'm gonna go on the Spotify now. Sorry. This is called Sun Summoner by Ben. Odessa in the house, boy. Yo, Skrill, drop that beat. Hell yeah.
Keep it going.
He's got a little Odessa brain, and he's going to tour with them one day. Good producer in the house.
One more time for Aegis Armory and Ellie Luma, y'all.
Yes.
All right. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Every Wednesday night, right here at Sovereign Kava. Come get your open mic on. And buy some drinks, support the bar, tip your bartenders. We got some more performances coming up, so stick around. Pre-roll is $12.
Some blue head bags. Tie the load with badness.
What's that? Good. Up next on the open mic tonight, we have Zasha joining us in the house. Yes. Hindo in the house. Give it up. Woo!
Caleb, you are an amazing artist, poet. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Everybody knows that.
Forget your regrets.
Thank you. I've never plugged this thing in. Do you? Yeah. I've never even used this guitar before. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Shout out to Asheville Botanicals. Check, check. Can you hear it? Oh. Thank you. Appreciate it. The dawn is breaking, a light shining through. You're barely waking, and I'm tangled up in you. I'm open, you're closed. Where I follow, you'll go. I worry I won't see your face. Light up again, and even the best fall down sometimes. And even the stars refuse to shine. And out of the doubt that fills your mind, somehow find you and I collide. Thank you. The guitar. Does anybody have a guitar, a regularly tuned guitar? Because this was not. That was. Sorry, I guess it just sounded way different than. All right, we'll see how this one comes out. This is El Paso by Marty Robbins. It's one capo off, so I can't find the dots there. Sorry. I'll get right into it. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me at Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting her spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden, but it was only in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I loved. So in anger I challenged the right for his love for this maiden. Down went his hand to the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso, out through the badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen that young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I sailed up and away, I just riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow bullet will find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rose's Cantina below. Off to my right, I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I've gotta make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Trying harder to stay in the saddle, but I'm getting weary, unable to ride. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, written my heel as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for, one little kiss and Felina goodbye. All right, thank you. What is that? Is that 10?
Hey, let's give it up one more time for Zasha. Thank you, Zasha. Yes, indeed. And don't forget, we do our sister open mic, poetry open mic, Hendo, over at Shakedown Kava Lounge, just down the road in Hendersonville. And y'all should come. Zasha's gonna be there, and you should come too. And tell your friends. It's at 7:30 every Thursday. Oh yeah, we got Sin ready. Excuse me, King Artisan. Yeah? All right. Let's go then. Make some noise for King Artisan.
How's it going, Kava sippers, kratom drinkers? My name's King Artisan. Sincere to the people that I know. I'm part of Gang Beef Entertainment and everything. We're doing pretty good. Sadly, if not everyone knows, me myself is moving to Virginia in like mid-July. Yeah, but I'm always gonna be like this is still my home. So the first song we're gonna do is no. Oh wow, completely lost it. Buttons. Oh gosh. Do more buttons. And no. Wow, completely. I could do a song before I could do that. If the song could just expose itself, it'd be so much easier just to find it. You know what? There's this one song I'm working on right now, so I'll just show you guys this little tidbit of what I'm working on. King Zen. I'm chilling with my brothers under the stars, we align. Hustling with my cousins, yeah, our visions entwined. My lady right beside me, that's my partner in crime. Our bond unbreakable through sending through time. Haters friend like buzzards, I'm the prey that they chase. But I soar above, yeah, in my own lane. Pussy ass haters never on my wavelength. I keep it so real, no need for fake strength. I smooth as a silk, flowing like a river course. In this game of life, I'm the stoppable force. Raised in the south, now I'm living in the north. My smile is a key, yeah, it opened doors. True zoo talk. Alright, we good. K&G, bitch. I'm a true Zoe, top dog, rolling dough, Papa John, raised at a little pond. Then I met this bad swan, they love her, I'm a fighter. We deadly like some vipers in this night. We stand tall and ignite like some lighters. Big dick energy when I make my entrance. Wild child glitter bomb, I'm about to leave an imprint. I'm sparkle in my flow and I'm shining in my presence. Was made for this life, no need for acceptance. Yeah, still undone and everything, but like that's something I'm working on. Oh, where is that song? Guitar. All right. So we're doing the Kava Bar favorite song. Can't get enough. She's hating my guts. Oh no, she's thinking it's love. Baby, it's lust. Here, take a puff. Not trying to cuff. She likes when I'm rough. I'm making her blush. You tell her stuff. She can't get a nut. Booty big as the ward star. All the neck. That's called verbal diarrhea for people that don't know about rapping. Thinking it's love. Baby, it's lust. Come on. Here, take a puff. Not trying to cuff. She likes when I'm rough. I'm making her blush. I eat till I'm stuffed. Can't get a nut. I got this completely, but I'm gonna have to switch it. Yeah, we'll get back to that song another day. K&G, nah, I don't think you can handle me. I already won, yeah, I wasn't even a nominee. Fuse is lit, about to blow like a TNT. Boom. this shit is over, where the fuck is the referee? What the fuck is sanity? Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these, I got people going wild, so welcome to my jamboree. Smoke coming out my house and out on the chimney. They say I'm smoking poison, then I'm going out like Socrates. All that negative energy, yeah, it's coming from my enemy. My spirit more terrifying than a motherfucking wildebeest. Quick to fuck your reality, I gotta keep it caged up till they keep catching casualties. Grew up in the lines, didn't know Daniels, bitch, artisan. Blessed with a gift, so that means that I am heaven sent. Flow will give you tremors, got you shaking like it's Parkinson. Even when my doja stinks, I'm still hearing no complaints. I'm scared, I'm so high, I got angel wings. Looking at a mirror, I see a demon looking back at me. Sweating no niggas like sportswear with no apology. Think you're an asshole, but you don't know pathology. Round the house, kicking it, Walker, Texas Ranger, Kenny logging vibes. Welcome to the danger. I'm on my zone, the place is unknown. Leave me alone or give me a bone. Kush cologne, stone on my throne. When I'm aroma, do things that you don't. Round the house, kicking it, Walker, Texas Ranger, got that Kenny logging vibe. Welcome to the danger. I'm on my zone, the place is unknown. Leave me alone or give me a bone. Kush cologne, stone on my throne. When I'm aroma, do things that you don't. It just fucking dawned on me. You can't go as hard as me. You gon' fucking hate when you see me on the TV. Got your girl screaming like a motherfucking banshee. Breaking down walls, knock you down with the debris. Kitchen on fire, hey, I'm cool as the ice. Nothing could stop me, I adapt and improvise. I'm a Florida ass nigga, yeah. Full electrolytes with that George Clooney flow. I'm about to do a heist. I'm gone when the smoke clears, somewhere in the atmosphere. Smoking Joe by the pound, making all these stratus count. King without a fucking crown, leave you all spellbound. Rap game is my playground, loudest ninja that's around. Gotta lose in life to appreciate a win. Money is evil, yeah, my customers call me Singerman. Jumped the river of soul just to take a swim. I don't talk to the devil, he prescribed my medicine. Take two of these. Round the house, kicking it. Walker, Texas Ranger, got that Kenny logging vibe. Welcome to the danger. I'm on my zone, the place is unknown. Leave me alone and give me a bone. Kush cologne, stone on my throne. When I'm in a room, do things that you don't. Round the house, kicking it. Walker, Texas Ranger, got that Kenny logging vibe. Welcome to the danger. I'm on my zone, the place is unknown. Leave me alone or give me a bone. Kush cologne, stone on my throne. When I'm in a room, do things that you don't, like smoke another one. Thank y'all, guys. Remember to stay hydrated and appreciate the people that you have around you. And make sure they appreciate you.
Words of wisdom. Hey, y'all, let's give it up one more time for King Artisan. Love you, Sin. Shit. We're gonna throw down before he goes, though. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. And you know, he's gonna come back and visit and shit, or else I'm gonna have to go find him up in VA. That's right. What are we doing? Oh yeah. Hey, we got Tazo in the house. Next, y'all know Tazo. Oh, looks like we got some Traegas too. Some Longmore. Let's do this thing. All right. Make some noise. Give it up, y'all.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? That's pretty eepy weepy, y'all. That's pretty Not your mama's trazodone. Ha ha ha. All right, y'all. There's a sing-along section to this. If you want to sing along, now's your moment. It goes like this. And every moment we spent wasted by the fire. It's, if you want to sing along, I'd invite you to, we are being filmed in front of a live studio audience. Fact of the matter, live stream. So sing it out, put it out there. Here, I'm gonna play this instrumental section. I'm gonna give you big eyes right before your moment. We're gonna practice it one more time, right? Y'all down? Hell yeah, dude. And every moment we spent wasted by the fire. Excellent. All right, yeah. So. Put your hands together for my friend Will Tragus. Come on, y'all. Hey guys, not to deter y'all from coming here, but I'm playing a show on Friday night at Leaf Global Arts. It's going to be from 5 to 6. So you can come here right afterwards. You know, you can let gravity take you on the hill. You don't even need gas. You don't need gas in your car. If you're at the top of the hill, you can just cruise on down here. It's a fact, you know. No fossil fuels required. Yo, hey, guys. Yeah, you're special. I need you to remember that. It's really important. Your mom told you. It was maybe your dad, maybe that weird guy who lives around the corner from your uncle. Maybe they told you, but they were being honest. You're special. It's true. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Oh, here's the song. Oxytocin, love, dopamine, and mistress. Twist is sweet and we can light a stick of licorice. And no, addiction ain't the simplest, the wickedest of hypnotists. Serotonin, serotonin. And fill a television screen full of narcissists and hypocrites. Standards get blunted with Bernie Sanders. I'd match him if my half of Appalachia actually mattered. A cancerous lack of manners. Actors that gerrymander, stammer and search for answers. Dance in front of the cameras while I'm running and 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 I'm running and 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 I'm running and 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 I'm running and running and running and I get high because I feel like I need to feel like this to get by. To get high because it feels like we need to feel like this to get by. Cause mama said that you could be anything that you wanna be. But now you see that's a silly fantasy full of fallacies. When you think of all the people who get to be versus all those other folks who have yet to see. Your hopes and dreams turn to what's before you. Overdose of cancer or vehicular fatality. But sweet mortality truly is a trip to see. It's why I feel like this life is playing tricks on me. Thinking I'm up in my brain, I'm thinking I'm up at the rain, thinking I'm going insane, thinking it's one and the same, thinking I'm running from change, thinking I'm numb in the pain, thinking I'm up in my brain, to think it's one and the same. To get high, I'm running and running and running and running and running because I feel like I need to feel like this to get by.
get by. I twist a bit of weed to hold the fear down, and make believe that it's something I need. Don't wanna talk about it right now, because this feeling's got a hold of me. I try to smile and hold the tears down, because it ain't how it's supposed to be. Don't wanna talk about it right now, because this feeling's taking over. It's taking over. So everybody gets high, because it feels like we need to feel like this to get by. And they say that I'm crazy just because I'm getting high. And it feel like to hear life for real, I just need to get by. I just need to get by. I get high, I get by. I get high, I get by. I get Hey. Is that all I got? Do I got time for one more or nah? All right, y'all. Hey, have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys catch me on Friday night. Kiss yourself on the forehead for being here. When you figure out how to do it, let me know.
Hey, give it up one more time for Taso. That's right. And definitely go see that show this Friday night at Leaf Global Arts downtown. And as he said, just roll on down here afterwards and join us for the Lactones from 9 until midnight. Coming up next on the mic tonight, we have... Rowan, did you sign up twice? Is Rowan even still here? Well, shit. You ready to do this thing? Okay. Then make some noise for Rowan Farm!
Sweet. I did. I want to close it out, or like pre-close it out. And at the end, we'll kiss. No. Cool. I'm gonna read like 2 poems out of here. The foreword to Flowers of Evil by Charles Baudelaire, and then I'm gonna read like 1 or 2 short things off my phone that aren't by me, but are really speaking to me tonight. Sweet. I've been really into like Greek and ancient mythology lately, and this poem's about that. It's titled The Pigs for Cirque in May. I haven't read it out before, so I hope you like it. My pacing might be a little bit off. I almost ruined the stew. And where is my peanut butter sandwich? I tore through the back of the car. I could not believe. There was one slice of my favorite brown bread, and my stomach and I jammed the tin foil and bread wrappers into the stew, and no cheese, and I simply could not believe. And you never talk when my friends are over. This is known as camping in Yosemite. Already I wish there was something done. Odysseus found a stag on his way to the ship. I think of people sighing over poetry, using it. I don't know what it's for. Well, Hermes forewarned him. Can you imagine those lovely beasts, all tame, prancing around him? She made a lot of pigs, too. I like pigs. Cute feet, cute nose, and I think some spiritual value invested in them. A man and his pig together, rebalancing the pure in them, under each other's arms, bathing, eating it. And when the time came, she did right, let them go. They couldn't see her when she came back from the ship, seating themselves and wept. The wind took them directly north all day into the dark. At least they were moving again. Sometimes I go hobbling up and say, just a little food, please. Usually a piece of bacon or toast, the coffee curling up in the pine groves of Yosemite. There is a rock wall in the night. Animals and something hot and dank on the sand trail in the sun. Waste. Odysseus went down and got his comrades. Cirque says it's okay to stay. And they were freely bathed and wined. She had a lot of maids and a stead housekeeper. I admire her. The white robes and keeping busy. She fed her animals wild acorns and men crying inside with a voice like a woman. From the sun and the ocean, she is busy at the center, planning our great stories to amuse herself and a lot of pets. A neat household, gracious honey and wine, she offers. Purple linen on the chairs, Odysseus mopes, oh, I'll give you your boars back. They weep to see each other, a black ram and a young ewe, and the ship to hell, where Persephone has left only one man with reason. She doesn't hold them back. A young man dies. That is his fault. And she asked him to stay, climbing all day, pushing. Strewn with boulders, the great leap it makes into space. Giddy, he rushes at her. The roar he makes on the wide shelf bed. They both watch over the edge. And the great pigs waddle off in the sky. Thanks. I got one more I'm going to read out of this book. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is called The Tree and the Fire. I think this is an excellent poem. I was a young girl, turning, demanding ashes and light. Am I too old anymore? Too many pinpricks washing away? What were considered false starts run to check the houseplants, the cat leaping to the top shelf. The tree kept turning in the fire, its branches burning. The tree was burning, 2 months dead. Is there a tree spirit let loose, inhabits the room for a while? After the fire was over, it was black. The stove creaked slightly. Don't take what you don't want. I looked around at the shimmering. It did not change or add. The stiffness in my shoulders, the possibility of any hope. More logs, more fire burning. Now I dress myself to look mellow and dignified. Tree smoke, nothing changed. It glows, I am told, more hopefully, of property. Isn't there anything left to show how the roots didn't get any water? The air didn't treat it right. Thanks. This is just slightly long-winded, but it is the foreword to a book that really, really turned me on to poetry. It's really just a page and a half, but I'm going to try and blast through it. It's the foreword to Charles Baudelaire, like his magnum opus, and it's really powerful. I love the end of it. So, to the reader. Stupidity, delusion, selfishness, and lust torment our bodies and possess our minds. And we sustain our affable remorse the way a beggar nourishes his lice. Our sins are stubborn, our contrition lame. We want our scruples to be worth our while. How cheerfully we crawl back to the mire. A few cheap tears will wash our stains away. Satan Trismegistus subtly rocks our ravished spirits on his wicked bed until the precious metal of our will is leached out by this cunning alchemist. The devil's hand directs our every move. The things we loathe become the things we love. Day by day we drop through stinking shades, quite undeterred on our descent to hell. Like a poor profligate who sucks and bites the withered breast of some well-seasoned troll, we snatch in passing at clandestine joys and squeeze the oldest orange harder yet. Wriggling in our brains like a million worms, a demon's demos holds its revels there. And when we breathe, the leaf in our lungs trickles sighing on its secret course. If rape and arson, poison, and the knife have not yet stitched their ludicrous designs onto the banal buckram of our fates, it is because our souls lack enterprise. But here among the scorpions and the hounds, the jackals, apes, and vultures, snakes and wolves, monsters that howl and growl and squeal and crawl, in all the squalid zoo of vices, one is even uglier and fouler than the rest. Although the least flamboyant of the lot, this beast would gladly undermine the earth and swallow all creation in a yawn. I speak of boredom, which with ready tears dreams of hangings as it puffs its pipe. Reader, you know this squeamish monster well. Hypocrite reader, my alias, my twin. And I'm just gonna read a few things off my phone. Thank you for listening to this stuff. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This is by W.S. Merwin, who Caleb really turned me on to. I've really yet to read even half of what he ever wrote. This is something that I came across. It's very brief. I think it's about a friend or lover passing, but it's beautiful. To a departing companion, only now I see that you are the end of spring. Cloud passing across the hollow of the empty bowl, not making a sound. And the dew is still here. It's beautiful. It's sad. I'm going to read two more very brief poems. This one's called This Is Just to Say. I think actually the first time I heard this, I heard Caleb read it. I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me. They were delicious, so sweet, and so cold. William Carlos Williams. Thank you. Ooh. There's a poem by Langston Hughes, who had a really wild and difficult life. Wave of sorrow, do not drown me now. I see the island still ahead somehow. I see the island and its sands are fair. Wave of sorrow, take me there. I'm going to read one other poem if I can find it. I think it's about a medic in Gaza right now. It just really hit me like a train when I read it. I'd love to find it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here we go. This poem's written by Mohammed El-Kurd, and it's titled, Tonight We Die as a Family. At the hospital, the nurse is startled. A surprise visitor. Her husband's corpse on a stretcher. He arrived in the back seat of a taxi, a makeshift hearse. There are not enough ambulances in Gaza, and more than enough dead. She is livid. Men never listen. I told you, wait till after my shift. I need to tend to the wounded first. I told you, tonight we die as a family. We were supposed to die as a family. Thank you. Tip these guys. Appreciate you.
Let's give it up one more time for Rowan Farb up here. Thank you, Rowan. Oh, yeah. And keep checking us out. We're here every Wednesday night. Sign up at 8, show at 8:30, usually. Also, check out the Lactones coming up here on Friday. And on Saturday, we got Mike Barnes Trio in the house. Check them out. It's going to be a really good time. All right, y'all. Coming up next on the mic tonight, we got George Baisley in the house. Please make some noise. Please, that, yes.
Bell underwater, keeping up with the... Okay. Hey, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I wasn't talking to you. Pardon me, I forgot that I have this apparatus on my hand. it constricts the movement of the yada yada. Okay. How the fuck do you? Where's it? I can't see it. Tomatoes and tobacco, white potatoes too, and goji berries, oh, I could go on, but the appetite grows blue. Belladonna, belladonna, deep down in the dumps, old quarries and ruins. Belladonna, belladonna, what's eating at you? What is eating at you? Dark days, trashy treasures, bleeding from a screen, beautiful and cruel. I break a mirror just to see what lies between. Belladonna, belladonna, down in the dumps, old quarries and ruins. Belladonna, don't you wanna go for a walk with me deep down through the quarries and ruins? Belladonna, belladonna, what's eating at you? I've been breathing full too. Daisies, purple clover, forget-me-nots, I face down in the grass with 1,000 lovers sharing one rich plot. Belladonna, belladonna, deep down in the dumps, old quarries and a ruin. My dear belladonna, don't you wanna walk with me deep down through those quarries and ruins? Belladonna, belladonna, what's eating at you? What's been eating at you? okay? Good. All right. There's nobody over there. All right. So same song. It's like an art. It's a diptych. It's a sonic diptych for dipshit over here. That and a drumstick will get you an empty ice cooler at the local convenience store. Because it's not, if you go too long in the forest, you get lost with the Yogi Berra. And he says, you see a fork in the road, you take it, right? The Bradford pears are dying. Oh, the maples take the tow. Crepe myrtle on the highway. Hey, 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 hey. Without a place to slow. Somewhere a beauty's weeping, counting up, counting up the years. Meanwhile, bees be sweeping up a broken ear. Cold and wind discriminate. Hey, the nighttime has no eyes. They gotta tear your heart maybe off your sleeve, babe, and wave it like a knife. Wave it like a knife. Like a knife, wave it now. Here's to Mrs. Liberty. No, here's to Mrs. J. Rose Gerard. Clothes still piled on the bed. An empty room, thoughts, prayers, condolences. Flowers with nowhere to grow. Oh, there are flowers with nowhere to grow. More flowers away with nowhere to grow. The Bradford pears are dying. Oh, the Bradford pears are, oh, they're dead. The Bradford pears still dying. But then again, hey, the Bradford pears, well, they done been dead. Thank you.
Hey, Give it up one more time for George Baisley, the incredible George Baisley. Thank you so much, George Baisley.
Thank you.
We're going to keep it rolling for you tonight. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got Lynn in the back there.
Got to score on the slide.
Something else, too.
I don't know the substance to which you refer.
Anyway, up next, y'all. We're gonna get Quinn up here next. Do it for y'all. So, everybody, please make some noise for Quinn.
Some blue-head old bags. Hey, the load with badness. Go ahead, have a toast. You won't catch reef madness. A puff now and then, it's gonna help it to go by. You smoke you too much, you're gonna act like a dope. Jazz cigarettes. Jazz cigarettes. Forget your regrets with jazz cigarettes. Cops and judges smoke too. Their authorities bosh. The voice to tune in is the late Peter Tosh.
Will you turn me up in the monitors a little bit?
Yes, he is. Y'all give it up one more time for Quinn. Yeah, I totally skipped Vlad. We're going to go ahead and get Vlad up here next. Sorry, Vlad. Everybody, please give a big warm Kava bar welcome for Vlad.
I think that's good. Hey, y'all, I'm Vlad. It's my first time trying some stand-up. My goal tonight is to be funny and thought-provoking. Funny and thought-provoking. See if you can spot where I'm being funny and where I'm being thought-provoking. I live in Asheville. I love it here. I'm on the streets a lot, and I meet heroes every day. Not like moms, but real heroes. Real heroes. Eating sandwiches in their car and shit, you know. I noticed the trend. One of these does not belong. Firefighters, surgeons, veterinarians. The stakes are completely different. I hear people putting their little fluffy on the operating table. The stainless just sucks the warmth through their fur, you know? Like, do y'all think that a cat scalpel is different from a human scalpel? It's just something to ask the billing department post-op. These veterinary scientists. It's a cat. I have visions of Fisher-Price tools, a plastic saw that talks. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Open heart surgery. The cat's spatchcocked. Your turkey and your cat is fucking spatchcocked. There's an EKG beeping, a CAT scan. Then there's the rehab, you know. She's back, but is she all back? Like up here? Do you think she's all back? It's a cat. If we went to the market, how much do you think Fluffy would fetch, huh? Would you trade a quart of milk for your cat? If it was really sick, like, how many strawberries do you think it would take for Fluffy to live on a farm instead of in your house, you know? Like a peck a week? A strawberry fucking summer. I would trade that. I think that's fair. I always say up front, the cat's got to go. It's a depreciating asset, but nobody fucking listens. They don't fetch shit. Here's some breaking veterinarian news. Did y'all hear of the miracle in Hendersonville? That immaculate conception stingray named Charlotte? Yeah. These veterinary scientists, they got a fucking PhD in it. They say that it's either self-propagated or impregnated by a shark. I feel that they should perform an ultrasound. The sharks fucking know they won't talk. Not a chatty bunch. You know, in a game of fuck, marry, kill, I'd kill the stingray for Steve Irwin. I'd fuck the shark, and I'd marry a sea turtle. Yeah, it's a long haul with them. You know, it's a beautiful thing. This is in a world-renowned veterinarian's notebook in Hendersonville. 50 milligrams of tranquilizer for an 8-pound stingray. 5 milligrams of flaconate to stabilize the heart rate. Make sure to tape the venomous spur to the table, lest we forget. Strap the pectoral fins across the operating table. Remember, at any moment, we could just choose to eat Charlotte. It's completely legal. Totally on the table. I think they'll account for Charlotte's shark scales when tuning in the ultrasound wand. They put a condom on that, you know, a lubricated condom on the wand, and they do that. But it's on a stingray, you know? Yeah. It's very advanced. I wonder if they'll put her in a bucket when they transport her to the hospital. To be frank, I feel that these ivory tower vets are forgetting a very important fact in our story. It happened in Apple Country. Hendersonville, shout outs to Hendersonville, home of the Apple Festival. What if in Charlotte's belly lies a secret so juicy that it may subvert my petition to employ a robotic submarine in this experimental procedure? What if Charlotte accidentally swallowed an apple seed and it has now sprouted into a beautiful, red, delicious apple in her tummy? And it's growing larger by the day. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's all I got today, y'all. Thank you.
And one more time for Vlad. Thank you, Vlad. Oh, Charlotte. Is that the list? No. Is that the list? No, that's the list. I don't need the list. Oh, yeah. Y'all, we got Joe Shelton in the house for you. So please make some noise for Joe Shelton.
Good, pretty close. Okay, all right. All right. So I have two songs for you, and neither one of them is about cruelty to animals. All right. I'm broken, heartbroken, man, that's right. I've got to play the blues every Tuesday night. Trying to squeeze a nickel from a drunken crowd. You can barely hear me singing when they start to get loud. Got to smile like a monkey, right on cue. Dance when the organ grinder gives a turn or two. Got a scar for every time that I ever screwed up. Got a beer mug for my nickels 'cause I can't afford the cup. I tried to drown my troubles, but they held their breath. Got a pat on the back from the icy hand of death. The doctor gave me news that kind of gave me a chill, but I heated right back up when he handed me the bill. The rent's due at the shack. My day job's breaking my back. It's showtime, they said, but I can barely lift my head, and I'm worked up and working on a panic attack. Got a regular gig at the neighborhood bar after spending half my life on the road in a car. The green room's in the alley and it smells like whiz. Got a bruise from where I kicked myself for being in the biz. I'm broken, heartbroken, but that's all right. I get to make music every Tuesday night. I'm grateful that you let me pick a battle with your blues. Of all the entertainment that you had tonight to choose, of all the entertainment that you had tonight to choose, you picked me and I hope that I'm used. All right. Thank you. Human friendship. Mrs. Flanagan's favorite pudding are the stuff of dream. Hit lights on the tongue like an aria sung about Bailey's Irish cream. Mr. Flanagan's off to the pub soon. I'll be stopping by, for her pudding is great, but it's just second rate when compared to her pie. Mrs. Flanagan and I see one another on the sly. She puts her scarf on the line. It's her little way of giving me a sign. Ah, he ungratefully wolfed down his supper, fork and fist. He belched and then farted and briskly departed to go and get pissed. Mr. Flanagan's into his cups now, brawling like a lad. When he's finished with fighting, he'll soon be delighting in acting quite the cad. He has deserted for the night. Time for an evening delight. Suits Mrs. F. and me fine. She saved all of his dessert, all for mine. Ah, next day there's a knock on my front door. Who should it be? Big Bill Flanagan's here, yet he seems of good cheer. So I ask him in for tea. Once I'm sure he's in no mood for brawling, I'm relieved. Looks like I'm in the clear, and I've nothing to fear. He gets up as if to leave. Turns out that he was being sly, asks me
the time before goodbye. I'd left my watch on his nightstand, so I get to taste the back of his hand. Ah, Moira sneaks by with the pudding and sad smile. Our trysts are on ice. While they lasted, they were nice. I'll be on soft foods for a while. Thank you.
And that's Joe Shelton, everybody. Thank you, Joe. And we're going to keep moving along here. We just got a few more performers left on the list. Thanks, everyone, for sticking around. And do keep checking us out here every Wednesday night for more Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Up next, up next, y'all, we've got Low Wolf in the house. Y'all make some noise for Low Wolf!
I just hope Charlotte's happy wherever she is. As far as we know. Turns out Hendersonville isn't real either. This is a song I wrote maybe 2 years ago about all my work boyfriends. But I'm dedicating it tonight to the memory of a special person. No. Corey Tipton, who we lost a few years ago. Right around this time. So this goes out to him.
Nobody knows what we are. Nobody knows what we do. All night long, I work at this bar. Nobody knows what we are. I guess that we've lost a few. They don't seem to matter to you. I thought that I would have died. Now there's 24,364 more. I don't know what I'm living for. If I ever stop telling you what to do, it means I stop loving you too. You tell me how it's been a year. I'd get on my knees right here. 'Cause nobody knows where I go. No one knows how to play slow. I thought that I would have died. Everyone's crying for more. More fucking, more fighting, more war. The ones at the top sell us one more. Nobody knows what it's for. Everyone's crying for less. Less distraction, less news, less violence. The ones at the top promise one more. Nobody knows what it's for. If I ever stop telling you what to do, it means I stop loving you too. My knees are bruised up again. I went out to the woods with my friend. We watched the sky greening the world. I begged him for one more, my Lord. I called out, oh my Lord, one more. I begged him for one more, my Lord. 'Cause nobody knows what we are. Nobody gets what we do. All night long I work at this bar. Nobody knows what we are. I guess that we'll lose a few. It don't seem to matter to you. I thought that I would have died. Now there's 24,364 more. I don't know what I'm living for. Everyone's crying for more. I begged him for one more, my Lord. I asked him for one more, my Lord. If I ever stop telling you what to do, it means I stop loving you too. If I ever stop telling you what to do, it means I stop loving you too. It means I stop loving you too. I'm gonna play one more. It's a new song. Then tell me what to do, Ma. This is a love song. I've cried. I'm more of a fighter after all. I've been fighting you since late last fall. A blackberry seed starts pretty small. Then the ivy's pulling down your wall. I know the seasons only change. Circus comes to town, then pegs his tent. How could you have more faith in me? I'm bleeding from a cut I made myself. You say maybe, baby, you could use a little help. Nurse says my hair could tie the wound. Me and your mom, we both love the moon. I ask if it's okay if I die. You'll find me in the sounds I leave behind. I couldn't blame you if I tried. Me and your girl, we both love to cry. Town called touch and go. We got bit laying in that sinless field. Our scars and wars began to yield. You both looked me in the eye. I began to believe I would survive. Between a rock and a hard place, there's a space. I pushed my fingers in and I said the grace. Now the crows are screaming in my yard, and when she's near, they're not too far. We're safe as houses made of wood. Love is not a cage I built to shoot. The water's seeping through your floor. I want it all, then I want more. I'm more of a lover than they say. I fall more in love with you each day. A blackberry seed starts pretty small. It's alright, it's easy after all. It's alright, it's easy after all. It's alright, it's easy after all.
Thank you.
Keep it going for Low Wolf. Thank you, Low. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville, y'all. Every Wednesday night right here at Sovereign Kava. Buy some drinks, support the Kava bar, and tip your barkeeps. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Who else we got? Chloe took off. Chloe's not here. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. How much time we got? Yeah. All right. Is Rowan still here? Is Steven still here? Rowan Farb? He already left. Oh, he already went. He wanted to say something at the end, and we had a little bit of time left, so I was going to allow it, even though it's illegal. But I don't see Rowan. So, in that case, David Singleton's going to do a little something for y'all. Give it up for David Singleton.
Outside forces do me in, burn the excess of my skin. Give me a moment to take a breath, give me time to see what's left. Howling sirens surround me, deep white lights fill my sleep. Work too hard to make the grade, work too hard to try to change. Inside terror does me in, tear the pages with my pen. Give me a moment to take a breath, give me time to see what's left. Fake green grass rolling down the hall, polished nails giving out cat calls. Work, let me find a place so kind, untouched by man, untouched by time. Strength to go. Lend me your wisdom of old. I'm sure I'll find a way. world around me is asleep. People dream of driven sheep. The wolf cries into the night. The mother holds her child bright. The siren sings a sorrow tune. From you to me and me to you. But don't forget the things I said. All too late to take their chance. Strength to go. Lend me your wisdom of old. I'm sure I'll find a way. I'm sure I'll make the grade. And when the world is gone, untouched by man, untouched by time.
All right, one more. Deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred, and all my efforts are deterred. I wake up with the vision blurred
to reconstruct this image lost. Certain things my mind must do, and even though they're very few, the image glistens like a gem. Repairing is not one of them. So I'm awake though in my mind. The image that's so hard to find is calling to me from the deep, tempting me to fall asleep.
Good night. Get home safe.
That's right, keep it going for David Singleton. David, making the music, running sound all night. A huge shout out to Ari, too, holding down the lights and video. Appreciate the hell out of y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with a couple of quick poems. Y'all still got a little bit of time left, though, to get drinks. Get drinks in. And, there's always time to tip your bartenders. Even if we're closed, come by, put it under the door. Put the tip under the door. And just do that. That works. This poem is called Honey. When a man walks into the bar, sits down, and proceeds to cover himself in honey until the 32-ounce bottle is empty, I kind of understand. You see, none of us is ever far from that man at any time. As the water from the running faucet, forgotten, overspills the mop bucket. One drop too much, one shove over the line, and you could be the one wandering off into the night, glistening, anointed, leaving honey footprints behind. Yep. Yep. I've definitely had those days. You know what? No one can relate. Often, yeah. All right. Good. Well, good luck. And everybody, please take care of yourselves. Dreaming we saw God in Asheville nowhere. The flute player under the painted bridge with mirror shards. The way to the ocean is winding. All water knows the way. Streetlights glisten in the trees. We can't be there yet. This is abrupt, this parting. The waves were columns in my mind. The hour was ancient, gone, but the moment was new and exciting. We skated on our words, wound up in foreign bars, somehow all the same. We forgot ourselves in the waves and dreamed new oceans, new places to go. And we would meet there in 1,000 years and forget the plans we made. The yellow moonrise through the hemlock. I paused at the invitation. I'm not often invited to these kind of things. I secure 8 liters of porch wine. Giant clouds sail on westward. I wasted no time getting to know you. Now we're all friends. It's nice to see you again. I know the woodwork, the walls, the ins and outs of this building, the community of lost souls, the outcasts come home where they're loved. Painting the yellow moonrise through the hemlock. Someone makes up a song about it and plays it at open mic. The crowd stopped talking and the night is still. And this one's called Working on a Tower of Sand That Washes Away Every Morning. Drawn to the sound of water, the body doesn't forget. The stone rise of ages, some crude tongue laps the syllables. I pour coffee, walk out of work. A receipt paper forest, a cold flush of eyes. Belt mountain hemlock to sing ulcers before you. I turn in rapids, their spider of motion. Close eyelids to the hunt. Watch the aphids of neon inside. When the work of greed triumphs. When the closed sky secedes. An underground lake of brine shown to us through sound. When the red planet appears beside the blood moon, talk will try you, friends will wander, and you may realize you were robbed or gave yourself to someone who never knew. Skeletons steal time from you at every corner. Machines ride the lark of your last meaningful thought. And another sunrise towers over you. Let go of small birds and dead trees. Work towers in the mornings that they may not tear them down. That you work the work of love. That you might find some solace to know there was fun, there was love. Dogs buried in yards stay with their humans. Mycelia leave dark streaks in the grass. There are many days we give up. Other times, we see the beauty in the coils, the nautilus of our remembering, the stray pencil marks, the cracks in the glaze. And I'm going to leave y'all with a couple poems here, not by me. This one's by the late poet Neely Tchaikovsky, who sent me this poem. This is In the Grove for Eric Walker. The idea is splendid. A Japanese pavilion filled with gawking eyes, men with cameras built into their bodies. You are laughing and guiding me into an infinite conversation on hills and hidden ravines. We find the redwood trees and a pine grove and a cold corner and a fence, then a cactus garden where we walk and take our time, you and those wild, wide eyes popping out of your restless mind. See at last as many colors and touch as many leaves and find as many secret paths as I do. You smile. Moments later, frown. I follow you into a tunnel, so wet, so dark. We call it crazy dangerous. The smell of your cigarette lingers. Poems come down to touch us like swans we've invented and then let go of in a pond. I hear you in the clouded park wondering when you'll be in some other realm, riding all afternoon within. I remain quiet and selfish and do not want to share everything with you. You are even more reticent. Write me now from the crowded cafe. Take another cup and fill it with the music of Agamemnon. Do not hesitate to turn the key on every rhododendron and all the trees we can never identify. Tell me again of the low, sleepless nights. Live 1,000 times walking through the grove of my young lover. The colors talk in high-pitched voices because they remain sleepless and doomed to lie on the petals of plants all day and all night. Only a defiant change of season will annihilate them. You are my miracle today. You fill the rooms. Your lips cover the windows. The hamadryads are covered in bay-born fog. A troop of minstrels march out of your body, my love, my difficult scribe. You speak of the Greek gods and goddesses and keep asking, what would the dead poets do if we held a summit and summoned them to rise from their stupor and pass through the grove? Neely Tchaikovsky, rest in peace, rest in power. And this is a little poem by Dorianne Locks. Y'all know Dorianne Locks? She is incredible. And you should read her work. This is enough music. Sometimes, when we're on a long drive and we've talked enough and listened to enough music and stopped twice, once to eat, wants to see the view. We fall into this rhythm of silence. It swings back and forth between us like a rope over a lake. Maybe it's what we don't say that saves us. Don't worry about saving these songs. And if one of our instruments breaks, it doesn't matter. We have fallen into the place where everything is music. The strumming and the flute notes rise into the atmosphere, and even if the whole world's harp should burn up, there will still be hidden instruments playing. So the candle flickers and goes out. We have a piece of flint and a spark. This singing art is sea foam. The graceful movements come from a pearl somewhere on the ocean floor. Poems reach up like spindrift and the edge of driftwood along the beach, wanting. They derive from a slow and powerful root that we can't see. Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of your chest and let the spirits fly in and out and in and out and in and out. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Let the beauty we love be what we do. Thanks for coming to open mic tonight. Really appreciate all y'all. Thanks to all the performers. Thank you to the staff. And thank you to my awesome crew, David and Ari. My name's Caleb Beissert. Y'all have a beautiful night. Much love. We're dealing!